Okay, here's a short tutorial about multiplying fractions, just in case you have forgotten what we talked about yesterday. So when you multiply fractions, it's really very straightforward. All you need to do is to multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. So this would be 2 times 1 and 5 times 2, which is 10. Now, remember to simplify. When we simplify, we need to use highest common factor because we want to make this fraction in its lowest terms. Lowest terms means, okay, we are looking for an equivalent fraction with, if possible, all the prime numbers. Okay, so if you look at this, if you remember from our numbers thing, okay, when we looked for the lowest terms or the highest common factor, we used the ladder. So we have 2 and 10. So what number can divide 2 and 10? Okay, and we know from our rules of divisibility, all even numbers are divisible by 2. So let's try that. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And since 1 and 5 are prime numbers, the only common factor is 1. That means this is already in its lowest terms. We can't make it any smaller. Okay? So I will do this here, divided by 2, divided by 2, and the answer is 1/5. Now, if you notice, okay, 1, and there you go, 1. See, the numerator. And then, what's next? 5, and there's your denominator. So if you do this properly, you can use the values to make your fraction, okay? So just to revise, let's do one example here. As we said, multiply the numerator by the numerator. So 3 times 4 is 12. Denominator by denominator. So this is 40. Okay, so we need to put this in simple form. Okay, so we use our HCF. You see that I moved the remainder here over here so you don't forget. Okay, and what do we have? 12 and 40. Now, if you don't remember your rules of divisibility, just remember even numbers are divisible by 2. So try. So if 12 divided by 2 is 6, 40 divided by 2 is 20, and you will see these two are still even numbers. So I continue dividing. 3 and 10. Now, 3 and 10. The only common factor of 3 and 10 is 1. Okay, so that means this is already in simple form. Okay, so what is the highest common factor? We multiply everything on this side. So this is 4. Okay, so I divide the numerator by 4 and the denominator by 4. I end up with 3 over 10. Now again, look at what we have. 3, 3. Okay, 10, 10. So basically, if you use this method, you can already make your simple form fraction. Okay, so I hope this helped you with your multiplying fractions. Okay, bye-bye.